Hey, Jimmy from Cuff and Stuff. Man, we got another good one for you today. Today, we're gonna do jerked party ribs. Oh my goodness, these things are so good. Listen, we just got 6 inches of snow. You can't do them in the wintertime? I'm sorry, Nancy, but we're gonna do them, and this is how we do them, so hang tight. All right, well, here's what I've got. This is a nice little rack of baby back ribs. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is pull the membrane off. And I always first try to start in the middle, and when I get the middle pulled up, bend it like that, and then just pull it right off. Look at that. Sometimes you're lucky. It'll just come off in one big piece. All right, so let's take and clean him up a little bit. Actually, I'm not gonna throw that away. All right, and here we go. I'm gonna start cutting this one bone at a time. And look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. That's from my buddy Uncle Steve's at Uncle Steve's Shake. www.unclesteveshake.com. The man has got seasoning that's out of this world. Go check him out. Now I'm making party ribs, and to be honest with you, I really don't know who came up with that. I thought I was first, but then I went online and found out a ton of people were doing party ribs. All right, well, they like party wings, I guess. Made sense to me. I guess it did to a lot of people. Man, this knife works good. I appreciate it, Steve. One of my favorites. All right. All right, I've got them cut up. I'm gonna season them with a jerk seasoning, and I'll bring you right back and show you how we do that. Here's where we're gonna start. This is Uncle Steve's Shake. There you go. This is Gator Shake. And of course, Cuff and Stuff approved. You know, it's got to be good stuff. I'm gonna take and season these ribs all the way around with some Gator Shake. And I'm not going too heavy, but let me tell you something. If you haven't tried Gator Shake, you're missing out on life. This is one of those experiences that you shouldn't go to your grave without trying. I'm telling you. I don't back too much, but boy, Uncle Steve got it. He just... So, some of these are nice and meaty. Now, I know that jerk shake hadn't been invented yet, but we're gonna start with this Gator Shake. I like that citrus zest pop it adds to my jerk seasoning, so I've gotten to where I just can't start with anything else. All right, there we go. Gator Shake. All right, now this is Walker Wood jerk seasoning. See that? This is not a dry seasoning. It's wet. And I just take a little like that and a brush and Make sure I get enough on both sides. And see, I hold it over the rest, so if any falls off, this is that jerk seasoning. Now, this is spicy and hot, all right? I may get to eat this entire rack of ribs. I don't know whether the boss lady is gonna partake of this too much or not. It's all right, I got something else in there for her. But you should smell it. I mean, oh my goodness, it is a combination. If you could get both in the same jar, and who knows, I may mix the two together one day. This is good stuff. And you see, I'm laying it on pretty thick. But let me get all this good seasoning on these ribs, and I'll bring you right back. Here we go. All right, you see I put it on a wire rack. I'm gonna keep it off the rack in the smoker. Let me get the smoker up to temp. We're gonna let this hang out for a little bit. Hey, it's below freezing out here. That's not gonna be a problem letting it sit out for a while. So when it's time to go on the grill, I'll bring you back. All right, we've got the pit boss up to 250. We're about to put it on. Get this cook underway. All right, again, you see I've got it on that rack, and that's looking pretty good, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna let these jerk party ribs go for an hour. I'm not even gonna open it up. It's cold out here. Let me get my little helper here. If you haven't done this, this is a welding blanket. It's something you can throw right over the top of the smoker. And let me tell you something. It makes all the difference in the world on holding your heat, how much fuel you use. So if you're cooking outside in the wintertime like me, this is something you're gonna wanna use. You can buy them almost anywhere. The Big A, go look, you can get it on there too. All right, so we're cooking at 250. We're gonna let them smoke for the first hour, and I'll bring you back. We're an hour in. Let's take our blanket off here. Open it up. Let's look. It's looking good. All right, I tell you, after an hour, I'm gonna flip every one of these over, just like this. How about that little piece right there? Set you down out the way. You know I say this every time, but you're missing out because you can't smell this. This is, and here we go, wintertime cooking. And I'm gonna tell you, I love barbecue just as much in the wintertime as I do in the summer, during warm weather. All right, close this back up. Let's grab the blanket here. Cover this back up. All right, that's hour number one. I'll bring you back in another hour. Well, Hour number 2. Let's check in and see what we got. Oh yeah. Let's turn this over. Man, I say it every time, don't I? Smell this stuff. It smells so good. This is getting dark, but it's okay. It's good. All right. Tell you what, let's do. Let's see where we are temp wise. 139, 140. That's on the big one. That's 160. Ooh, that little one is 188. We're getting there. Coming up. Little tiny one right there. Oh yeah. All right. It feels like it's getting good and tender. But let's let it go another 45 to an hour. Make sure it's good. We're gonna glaze it, and that's when I'll bring you back. 3 hours in. Let's check on these. Oh yeah. These are looking good. As much as the temperature goes, I want to check. Oh yeah. See how tender these are. Yep. Oh yeah. All right. Good and tender. All right. Next, I'm going to glaze these with a jerk glaze sauce that I've made. I'll have the recipe down in the description, so look for it. I'm not going to bore you with how I made it. I am going to take and I'm going to cover these ribs with this glaze. And I've cooked it down pretty good. And you see, this is putting a sheen on top of these. Oh my goodness. This is going to be some good stuff. It just puts a sheen on them and a flavor you won't forget. All right, I'm gonna turn them over, because I'm gonna do both sides at once, because these are done. As tender as these are done. All right, let's get the other side. Now, I'm going to have a whole lot more glaze left with this recipe that I made that I'm going to use. It's okay. If you're fixing these and doing several racks, it's okay. The recipe I've got would probably easily do 2 racks of ribs. I'm just doing it for me, basically. So let's get these good and glazed up. Want it good and thick on here. I'm gonna let it go about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them off. And when I do, that's when I'll bring you back. All right. Well, we've let this glaze set. Whew. She's still hot. Ooh, it's hot. Look at this. Is that pretty? All right, I'm going in. Oh my goodness, that's good. Uncle Steve shake, the gator shake. You need to try it. With that jerk seasoning, perfect. And the glaze, again, I'll have that glaze down in the description. Put it on this stuff. Oh my goodness, that's good. Listen, thanks for hanging around. If you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'll have another video just for you right over here. Hit that thumbs up, kind of like a paycheck from me. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, hey, hang tight and be good for one another. Hang tight.